Still Flight Gaming here. Just had another idea. Thought I'd tell you guys about it. Just thought I'd share another one of my big, actually two of my big geek likes. Back when I was like, I think 15, 16, back when I was 15, 16, I'm 41 now, just turned 41, May 10th. Back when I was 15, 16, I got my first copy of Pokemon Red. Excuse me, Red, not blue, because I liked that it was a dragon. I didn't know what it was at the time. Had Nintendo Power, but I didn't flip through it too good. But then I found out that it was Charizard, and I was hooked. And I've been playing Pokemon and been heavily into everything Pokemon since I was like 15 years old. And yeah, I like Charizard, but he's became too mainstream for me. I don't like all the mainstream stuff, all the mainstream Pokemon. My favorite of all time, let me show you guys. If you guys know, you guys know. My boy. Gengar has been with me ever since I saw him in my copy of Red. Or since I got to evolve into a Gengar by trading. Because back in the day with the Game Boy, you used to have a trade link cable to be able to trade. And when you traded a Haunter, it turned into a Gengar. In all these years, I've loved Pokemon, but if it didn't have a Gengar, if I couldn't get a Gengar in game or evolve up into one, it really wasn't one of my favorites. But I still played it because it was Pokemon and I love Pokemon. Funny story. When Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu came out, I got a copy of Let's Go Eevee, and I did no shiny hunting. I was just going through, and in Lavender Town and the Pokemon Tower, I was just going through the game. I was going through the game, mind you, and I was like, what is this? This Haunter looks a little bit different, so I ran into it. And throughout the house, my wife at the time, well now, ex-wife, but BFF, she was like, what? She came from the kitchen, she's like, what? I was in the bedroom. And she was like, why are you screaming? And I showed her. I couldn't even battle it at the time. And she looked at the screen and she's like, are you kidding me? Because I was kind of jealous that she got a Zubat, because it was like a lime green. She got it in one of the caves, in her copy of Let's Go Eevee. Or no, excuse me, she's a big Pikachu fan. She had a copy of Let's Go Pikachu. So I was kind of jealous because she got her first shiny, and it was my favorite color. But since I've been such a big fan of Gengar all these years, and that's the Pokemon that I pal around with on anything that I play, it's always number one. I think the Pokemon gods were looking down on me going, this guy needs it, we're gonna give it to him. So they gave me a shiny Gastly. Man, you should have seen her face. She was so salty that I got such a badass as my shiny. She didn't play her game for a good 4 days. And I was like, come on, babe. You don't need to be salty just because I got my favorite Pokemon. Not like Zubat's not a good Pokemon. If I would have gotten Zubat instead of the Ghastly, I would have been ecstatic. Because really, to me, Zubat's a pretty good Pokemon. Might not be to certain people, but I really do think when it evolves all the way, it's a really good Pokemon. But she was just salty because I got that bad of a Pokemon. And all my friends, my friend Tanner, and my friend Austin, and my friend Barry, damn, they were salty too, even though they kept on playing. They didn't take a 4-day break. So, to make it up to now my BFF, what I did at that time is I got another Haunter, or another Ghast, excuse me. I don't know why I keep on saying Haunter. That's his second evolved form. I got another Ghastly, and I trained him up to a Haunter. And I traded her a Haunter. And I gave it some pretty good moves. I can't remember what moves I gave him. But I got him pretty good up, and I traded it to her. And it turned into a Gengar. And then I told her, well, since I did that for you, help me evolve my badass. Help me evolve my boy. And she got it in her game, and it registered in her game, so she was happy. And she kept on, she was so salty, mind you, even though I did what I did for her. She was still salty. She kept it in her game. She kept it in her game. And she went to the next gym. And she beat the hell out of that gym with him. And then, after she was done beating that gym, she gave it back to me. I was like, okay, I see what you wanted to do. I watched you. You beat him with my boy. I'll give you that. Now train up your Gengar. And I gave him, and when I traded it to her, when I traded that Haunter to her, it was holding the Gengar Mega Evolution Stone. So I did her something nice. So she was just kind of salty that I got that good of a Pokemon, like I said, which I deserve it. And all these years later, everybody knows that it's my boy. That Gengar's my boy. And she even crocheted me a Ghastly, and she crocheted me a Gengar. Damn slide. Buzzing around here in my car, in my vehicle. But yeah, she did that for me. She gave me the Gengar. Last birthday, not this previous birthday, but last birthday in 2023. And she forgot to give it to me. She forgot to give me the Ghastly for Christmas. She forgot to send it off with everything she gave me. So when I saw her in March, this past March for Planet Comic-Con, she gave me the Ghastly. And man, can she crochet. She is awesome. My BFF Connie, she is awesome. She taught herself with videos on YouTube how to crochet. Man, she makes me some really cool things. She's made me a green. She made me a green hoodie with some clips on it. I just bought the stuff for it. And then she made me a cattail, which is awesome. That goes with the ears that I bought, with the cat ears that I bought. And then she crocheted me some hand warmers that my thumb and my fingers come out of for my alternate cat cosplay, which is awesome. And by the way, if you ever want to see my my full suit cat cosplay, look up Monty, M-O-N-T-Y, Mint, M-I-N-T, the T-H-E, Peppermint, P-E-P-P-E-R-M-I-N-T, cat. Or Monty Mint Peppermint Cat. Yeah. C-A-T. You can look him up on Facebook, and you can subscribe to my page. Because I when I go out, I try to add. I haven't added any new content from this past March, but I need to. When I get back, I'm gonna add some more stuff to that, and I'm gonna add my new videos to YouTube. And I just downloaded TikTok, so I think I might be starting TikTok stuff. And I don't know if I want to do Twitch, but if you guys think I should do Twitch, post it down in the comments below. And please subscribe, subscribe, and comment. Do all those fun stuff. I always talk to my subscribers, and I always look through the comment section after I post videos. Yeah, I'm almost about an hour away from home. It's about an hour and 5 minutes. It says here on my little thing here in my vehicle, it says I'm like 61 miles to I-35. Because right now I'm on 35 North. But yeah. Oh, yeah. And the second thing I was going to tell you guys about, since I went on such a long rant about my Pokemon, my obsession with Pokemon. My second thing, I love the Joker and Harley Quinn. Man, I do an awesome Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. We all live in a society, Murray. They laugh at me, and they applaud you. Sorry about the laughter. It's a condition. Yeah, you guys can tell I don't have any teeth. I'll tell you like this. And it's a public service announcement too. To all you guys that don't brush your teeth good, you could be like me. Have to have all your teeth pulled out Like, I was brushing my teeth good, but it didn't matter because I had a deficiency in my teeth. I can't think of the proper word to put with it. I think my enamel. Yeah, I had an enamel deficiency. That's what it was. And it just started deteriorating, and it started getting bad over the year. And it can get to your heart. Let me tell you, my heart, I was getting to the point where it was so bad that I was getting chest pain so bad that if I wouldn't have gotten them pulled, I wouldn't be sitting here driving home from GalaxyCon talking to you guys, making these videos. I would have been 6 feet under. So I had to go to a clinic in Wichita, Kansas, and get them all pulled. I had to first go and get an examination for free, and then I had to go and get them all pulled because they told me that they needed pulled. There was no saving them because I was that far gone. But yeah, my BFF, my seamstress, she does an awesome Harley Quinn. Let me tell you, she is awesome. I could not have chosen a better BFF and seamstress. She is so awesome. This past March at Planet Comic Con in Kansas City, she did the Harley Quinn that she did was the one that got released in the orange jumpsuit from the Arkham Asylum. Man, she did it perfect. She does an awesome Harley Quinn. And when I go up to Kansas City for Collecticon next month, you guys are going to get to meet her. I'm going to put her on Spotlight. I know she's not going to like it, but boy, you guys are going to love it because Monty Mitt, the Peppermint Cat, is going to have his girl, Cotton the Candy Kitten. And boy, are you guys going to love seeing both of us together. She loved how awesome of a, I can't think of the words, but she loved how awesome the people at Planet Comic Con perceived my Monty Mint, the Peppermint Cat. And I held up a sign that said free hugs. Man, I'll tell you, I had like 60 hugs and like 50 pictures taken that day. I didn't think it was possible. I didn't think people were going to like it as much as they did, but they loved him. And I told people earlier today about my Monty Mint. I showed a couple people, and they're like, "Where's he at? Why didn't you come as him? We would have loved it." I was like, well, I really can't see out of it too good since I have I can't wear my glasses. And I don't have anybody to lead me around because my BFFs / seamstress wasn't able to come. So, if you guys go up to Collecticon next month in Kansas City, you'll see me. And I'll be with my BFF and my seamstress because it was so crowded. Because the year, not this past March, but the previous March before it, wasn't as crowded as this year. Because I think last year people at the first Anime Con, that the same people that Planet Comic Con run, I think they were talking about Planet Comic Con. So I think a bunch of the people that went to Anime Con or whatever it's called, I didn't go to Anime Con because I don't have an anime cosplay. Because I can't consider Monty Mint an anime, even though I do Ash Ketchum, with Gengar, and then my seamstress does Pikachu with the light up lightning bolt. And get this, she crocheted her whole Pikachu outfit, and it's awesome. But I don't consider Pokemon an anime. I consider it a cartoon because it was always, back in the day, it was always, when I was little, like a teenager, it was always like, it was always on. I always saw episodes during like regular cartoons, like Saturday morning cartoons, so I can't consider it an anime. But if you consider it an anime nowadays, tell me down in the comments. Tell me what you think. But, yeah. So, we were at Planet Comic Con this year, back in March, and I'll say this. Damn! Elbow room. Can I say it? Elbow room only. It was so crowded that there were certain parts inside the convention center that you could hardly hear anybody or hear anything because there's so many people. And if you didn't hurry up and go get the most wanted signature out of any of the celebrities over on Celebrity Row, you weren't gonna get it. Because if you got one, good luck getting a second or third or even fourth. Because they were capping off lines because there were so many damn people there that I could hardly walk around. I was almost bumping into people. And people seeing my free hug sign, yeah. My BFF had to tell somebody at one point, don't run at him because you might push him over. Oh, and on top of it, they had to try and help somebody up because somebody inside there half, get it, half fursuit. Sweat so much that they passed out. And I didn't know until we were about to leave for the day that there was a cool-off room for all the fursuit cosplayers. That would have been nice to know. They didn't even post it on on Facebook. I didn't know. Somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, do you know where the furry cool-off room is at?" And I'm like, "What is that?" I didn't know that. And if I would have stayed, and if I would have known about that, I would have stayed longer into the night or into the evening because there was a fursuit photo session that went on, and I missed that. Damn. Dropping the ball this past March, Planet. You dropped the ball big time. Even though I had fun. I have fun at all the conventions I go to because I cosplayed every one I go to. And in Wichita, and when I get back to Kansas, Wichita, I'm known as the Wichita Joker. Every year at ICT Con, the next one in Wichita, I always go as Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. And everybody knows me there as the Joker. So, and spoiler, I got new makeup coming to me because I haven't gotten my Christmas gift from my BFF yet. Even though I sent her something, I sent her youngest daughter Faith, and I sent her oldest daughter Jasmine something. And the reason, and get this, which it's cool, I didn't get it yet because I think she's still crocheting some of my gift. But the reason that she wanted to give it to me when we go out to Kansas City next month for Collecticon is because she told me that she never gets to see my face and how excited I get when I open up any of the gifts. Since we're just BFFs now and she's married. But I haven't met her husband yet, but nothing's gonna happen between me and her unless she leaves her husband. But that's for another video. And on top of it, I really don't want to go into details on that. But she is my BFF, and I'm the only one that'll cosplay with her besides her 2 daughters, and one daughter is moved out, and the other one doesn't really like going much anymore, which is a shame, because I was the one that potty trained her little Faith, because her mom nor her could get her to potty properly. So at 2 years old, I potty trained that little girl, and I have such a strong bond with that girl. I have a strong bond with her oldest, Jasmine, but not as strong as with her youngest, Faith. But, oh, shit. Oh, my bad. There's a white limo. That's cool. It'd be funny if it was a celebrity in that limo or something. Just passing a Target semi-truck. And yes, not a sponsor of Target, but one of my favorite places to shop. Rock on, Target. Keep doing what you're doing. Sorry about California and you had to pull out, but you know what? That was the best move. Text message came through if anybody knows what that noise is on an Android. And then, like I said, best move that Target could have done, because on top of it, they were getting robbed and stuff stolen from them all throughout California, and I'm glad that California went, deuces, bye, see you later. We're pulling all of our stores. Because if they didn't, they would have lost so much money, they might have had to have filed bankruptcy. And if they would have had to file bankruptcy, I don't know how many stores they would have had to have closed down.
Welcome to Kansas.
Yeah! I just hit my home state, everybody. But yeah. They would have had to pull out. They would have had to first and foremost, file bankruptcy. Second off, they would have had to have tried to close a couple stores to where they could still stay afloat. And third off, I don't know if any of the stores inside of Kansas and Wichita would have gotten closed down, because I know there's one in Derby, Kansas. I know there's one off of 21st in Greenwich in Wichita. I know there's one off of, I think there's one out west. No, I think there's 2 out west. So I know of like 4, I think, in Wichita. Or in close to me. I think there's like 4, maybe 5. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know there's at least 4 that I know of. But yeah. And if you want to hit me up on my socials, I will down below. I will post all my socials. If you want to get a hold of me, I will talk to you guys when I can, and I will get back to you guys. And I will post on my socials when I go to conventions. And if anybody wants to do a meetup, if anybody wants to meet Steel Flight Gaming, I don't know if that's a thing, but if anybody really does, we can do a meetup. I'll meet my fans, whatever little fans I do have. I'll be in one of my cosplays. I don't know if it'll be Luigi, Ash Ketchum with Gengar, and Umbreon. Monty Mint, the Peppermint Cat. Walking Phoenix Joker. My newest one, Mick Foley. or my Jedi called Steel Flight. Is what I call my Jedi. I call him Steel Flight. And Steel Flight is not. It is not an original name. I'm not trying to steal the name from anybody and make money off of it. But where I got Steel Flight, the name Steel Flight from, was a game on the Super Nintendo called Shadowrun. One of my favorite, all-time favorite games to this day. I will say, if there is any game besides Pokemon or any Mario Brothers game that I love to this day, it would have to be Shadowrun. And Shadowrun is he is the best runner that you can buy towards the end of the game. His name is Steel Flight. I think he's an elf. Don't quote me on that, but I think he was an elf. And that's where I got the name. I just added gaming on the end of it because I'm big into gaming. And I do cosplay and I do gaming. And I just do a bunch of geeky stuff. I'm just getting back into my videos a lot more now. But yeah. Don't know if you guys can think of anything else that you want to talk about, or if you want to know anything more about me, just hit me in a comment down below, and I will respond. And once I post my socials, if you want to get a hold of me on Instagram or TikTok or my Facebook, you can. I'm gonna have to start a Steel Flight gaming on all that, because I'm using my my real name on all my social, but I don't mind giving out my name. So I'll still post all my socials, and you can get a hold of me. We can become friends. We can talk. We can get to know each other. I would like that. I would really like to get to know people that want to see more from me, and I would really. Oh damn! I just saw craziest thing. I just saw a guy walking the shoulder. Like 40 minutes, like 45 minutes till home. I saw somebody walking the shoulder. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. And I'm really close to, let me show you guys. I'm really close to some wind farm. If you guys can see that, I'm really close to wind farms. Yeah. On the way to Oklahoma, I see wind farms. Yeah. Crazy thing. I don't know where all you guys are from, but if you guys comment down below, I'd love to know where all my fans are from. So, and like I said, I'd really love to know what more content I should make. Should I make going out to the store and picking up a new action figure, or going to my buddy's comic shop called Hero Haven in Wichita, Kansas, on Harry and Rock? Should I do should I show the inside of that place? Should I give them some publicity? I know they'd like it. Not an endorsement to them, but that's where I get all my Funko Pops. That's where I get my my comics. And if they get anything Harley Quinn in and the Joker, I pick it up. And they know that I'm big into Pokemon as well, so should I do car rides to and from work? Should I do openings of new product like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering or any other card game you guys think I should get into? Because I was kind of thinking about the new Star Wars, I think it's called Star Wars Unlimited or something like that. Think about maybe getting a box of that. I might get a box of the 25th anniversary special edition set 2 or chapter 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I saw that there were some cards in there I could use. I might get a box of that. And if I do that stuff, I will do a unboxing of that. It might be a car unboxing because I don't have a camera set up yet for unboxing videos. But and I just got this car mount so I can do my car vlogs. I probably should have done a vlog from GalaxyCon, but I didn't want to involve people that didn't want to be in video. But I will be posting all the pictures that I took, and all the pictures that I was in, and all the pictures I took around in Oklahoma City, and all the pictures I took and were in at GalaxyCon. And I'll show the photos I got of Mick Foley. That'll be on all my socials. Don't really know much else. I know I go to concerts quite a bit. There's an awesome place in Wichita that I'd love to go to. It's called Temple Live. And what's awesome about them is they have 3 different rooms that they can do a concert from. They can do it in the little room or their basement room. The basement's awesome because you get to get up right up against the stage. There's no barricade, and let me show you. I don't know if you guys know who I Am is, but the guitarist from I Am, when I went and saw them, they were cleaning up, getting ready to pack up for the concert, and I just put my hand out. And the guitarist, he dropped this beauty in my hand that he used throughout that whole concert. So I got the guitarist from I Am, I got his guitar pick, which is awesome. And they have a big room for like their bigger concerts. And what's awesome about that room, the floor has springs inside of it, and it bounces when everybody jumps. When that band tell you to jump, and everybody starts jumping, it has springs in it. Cashless toll. Yep, got my K-tag, everybody. Gonna have to pay that up for next month, which will be done. But yeah, so I'm big into video gaming. I got a PS5. I don't got the newest Xbox, but I got the version before it, the one that takes the disc. I got a Nintendo Switch, which I love. I got the Scarlet Violet edition, which I had to have. I got a Super Nintendo and I got an NES, and I got a GameCube. And I got a Sega Dreamcast, which I don't play my Dreamcast much anymore. Because unless I can get a good copy, unless I can get a decently priced copy of Skies of Arcadia for my Dreamcast, or a decently priced copy of Skies of Arcadia Legends for my GameCube, because that's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Unless one of you guys have a copy that you want, or you know somebody that has a copy they want to sell at a decent price, send me a message, because I would love to own a copy for the Dreamcast or the GameCube. Because I remember playing it for the GameCube I remember playing it for the Dreamcast when it first came out, and then I remember playing it for the GameCube when it came out. And the reason I liked it on the Dreamcast is because the Dreamcast, their controller, that system was so way beyond its years. It just was marketed poorly. But what made it awesome is that virtual memory card that you pop into the controller, and you can unpop it and you can play certain little mini games for your games, for certain games, and you can pop it back into your controller, and you can get certain power-ups, you get certain extra little goodies from playing on that little virtual memory card. Man, if you guys haven't had a GameCube or a Dreamcast, you guys are missing out on some of the best years of gaming. That Dreamcast is one of the best systems I've ever seen in my time on this earth. I'll give you that. Because that virtual memory card is one of the best things that they ever did with a system. And we have not seen anything close to it. And I don't know why nobody does that. I know it was marketed properly, but somebody could take that idea and just take it much further. They can make it so much better. I know that a lot of the memory nowadays is inside your system, or a lot of people have cloud save, or they have an external memory drive. But they could do something similar to what they did with the Dreamcast, and have something to plug into to said system or controller on system, to where you could play with a little like mini game on the little memory card, and have extra things inside your games once you plug it back into your system or controller. I don't know why people don't take that idea and improve on it. I don't have the know-how to do it. But it would be awesome if somebody took that idea and just improved on it. And then I just recently got into modding, the modding scene, which it's not newer stuff because you can get your accounts banned, but older stuff that you can't because they don't. They're like servers are shut down. Because I do it on my 3DS XL, which is a black Pokemon edition. I think it was the X and Y version is the one I have. I think that's the one I have. And you can do it to all the older systems, like PlayStations. You can do it to all the minis, like the PlayStation Mini. Sorry about the yawn. But you can do it to the PlayStation Mini. You can do it to the NES Mini. You can do it to the Super Nintendo Mini. And yeah, I think I'm gonna get off here for a minute so I can talk to you guys a little bit better. But I'm getting off the road here at a Love's gas station. I don't know if you guys know what Love's is.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-35 North.
Sorry about that, guys. Pretty loud, but just so I can hear it better. Because your boy has been to too many concerts and listens to too much of loud music. There it goes again. That ba-ding ba-ding. I gotta stop that for a minute.
In one.
But might be coming down with a cold. Should have got me some cold cough drops to put it. Didn't. Sorry about the lull. Was kind of thinking things in my head there for a minute. But now where was I? No, I told you guys about. Sorry about the cough. Let me think here for a minute. Oh, the modding scene. Yeah, my buddy Barry, who needs to be in some of my videos. He's the one that got me into the modding scene. And tell you what, it is awesome. I know there for a while, Nintendo was trying to make it to where people couldn't mod their stuff, like their 3DSs and their 3DS XLs. Because all you really need, go look at a video on YouTube. All you really need is a 3DS XL, and that's the one with the little C-stick on it, because it has a faster processing unit inside. And all you do is you take out the, you take off the back cover, but you gotta have a certain screwdriver or you'll mess up your screw, your like back plate. But first off, you gotta have your system turned off, and then you pop out the little I think it's a 4 gig memory stick, or 8, like little, yeah. And then you get like 152, I think is all you really need. And you pop that in there. But first, you gotta go watch the videos. I can't tell you how to do it because I'm not the one that does it. I just got into the scene but I've been playing a lot of games. But go watch videos on YouTube how to mod your 3DS XL. They'll tell you more in depth. But my buddy Barry does all that stuff for me, and he's wanting me to get deeper into it. And I got to get him on some of my videos because I'm hanging out with him a lot. And then today's Saturday, so I'm thinking tomorrow. Another one of my buddies, his name's Austin. I'm gonna put him up on some of my videos because we're gonna go get some across from his apartment. We're gonna go get some Chuck's Hot Chicken. And boy, tell you what, number 3, too hot for your boy. Your boy has heartburn. I gotta take Ozempic every day. Or boy, I get heartburn. And he had a 4. And he had a third of his sandwich left, and he couldn't even finish it. He gave me a piece of it, and 4 is way too hot. It goes up, and there's even a 5 and 6. I don't even want to try 5, and I don't even want to imagine what a 6 is because it's a dry rub on their chicken sandwich. It's a dry rub. So I'm thinking a 2 would be awesome. 2 would be like a, maybe a jalapeno type heat. But the only reason I'm not wearing a hat is because I did my Mick Foley cosplay over the past 2 days. But I'm usually wearing this hat. I even wear it to work. Because one of my nicknames is Luigi, because of my mustache and my hat, and green's my favorite color. And funny story about that. From years ago, I always wondered that, like years later, I always wondered, so why is green my favorite color? I know that it's an awesome color. Luigi's green, Slimer's green. Yeah, yes, I do like Ghostbusters. Yoda's green. Kit Fisto's green. What else is green? Money's green. Grass is green. Salad's green. Jalapenos are green. Green peppers. Am I forgetting something that I like that I know is green? Oh, the Joker is purple and green. His hair's green. Oh, Boba Fett. His armor's green. Yeah. And I always, like I said, I always wondered why, years later, why is green my favorite color? And it dawned on me. My brother was always player 1 on Super Mario Brothers 3. He was always player 1. So I, as much as I like Mario, Luigi's my boy. And I was always player 2. So, dawned on me, years later, I was player 2. And who is player 2? Your boy, Luigi. And what color is he? Green. And funny story about it. My mom thought the L standing for liberal. And my brother's looking at her like, really, Mom? And I looked at her the same way. I was like, Mom, not to down on liberals, be whatever you want. Everybody has their own likes and dislikes. Everybody's cool in their own way. I don't condone bullying, because your boy was bullied from when he was little, So he was one of the most shyest kids growing up until I became a senior in high school. And the story about that one, well, back to what I was saying about why green is my favorite color. Sorry, I kind of get on a tangent and I go off in left field or right field, however you want to say it. But me and my brother looked at my mom and it's like, really, Mom? You know us. We're conservatives. And you guys can make fun of me all you want. Yes, I'm gonna vote for Trump, and I voted for Trump. But I'm not one of those Trump supporters that hates on people just because they voted for somebody else. Like if they're a Democrat, so be it. I don't down on people's politics, and I don't like to get into politics, but my story had to deal with that. I'll like you because of who you are, not because of who you vote for. I've told people that. Your personality, your personality, let me say that again. Your personality is what defines you. And how you hold yourself and your actions. That's what defines who you are. Sorry, I was looking over. I saw somebody pass my vehicle at the truck stop here. But, yeah, that's what I think. Your actions, your personality, and who you are as a whole is what defines what type of person you are and how you hold yourself too. Like, I'll tell you, I'm the biggest geek one of the biggest geeks you'll ever meet. And one of the biggest gentlemen you'll ever meet too. I hold doors for people. I tell people please and thank you. And I'm just generally nice to everybody I meet. So, if you guys ever do want to do a meet and greet, if you're going to be close in the area, just message me. I'll be at one of the cons here and there. Like if you live in Wichita and you don't get outside of Wichita, then ICT Con is a good meetup. And whenever we do Air Capital Con is a good meetup too. But at ICT Con, you'll get to see Wichita's Joker. And you'll get to meet him. You'll get to meet a couple of my friends. We are in the group on Facebook called The Geek Squad. Or Ultimate Geeks, I think is what our page is called. But we call ourselves The Geek Squad. And I'm the one that coined that name and phrase. Geek Squad. I know it's something, not trying to take it, not trying to coin it, but for our group, we are the Geek Squad. Not trying to take it from Best Buy, or not trying to get sponsorship from Best Buy, but if Best Buy wants to sponsor me and give me discounts on all my gaming needs, and when I finally get a PC, if they want to give me a nice discount, wink, wink. Can't see it through my awesome shades, but Best Buy, if you do want to give me a discount on all my gaming stuff, wink, wink, you would be the only place I'd go to. I would. I'd get my PC from you, which I already know I'm going to get my PC or laptop from you. And if I don't get my PC or laptop from Best Buy, then I think there's a couple people on online that do stuff. I saw like a clear with a couple fans on it, and it's purple. And it does like purple lights. And then I saw a keyboard that's purple. It's like Gengar-ish. And I saw a mouse that's Gengar, and I saw like a big old like desktop mat that's Gengar. So I'm gonna have a Gengar-ish PC soon. I think there's supposed to be some storms rolling through here soon. So I think I'm going to have to cut this video short since I kind of hit like an hour already. But yeah, kind of nice to give you a lowdown of who I am and what I'm all about, and give you a couple little life stories of me and tell you stuff on the road. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Steel Flight Gaming out. Deuces.